Hey, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're stepping onto the dance floor to pull apart a real classic of the tango world. It's this beautiful, swirling valse called añoranzas. You've probably heard it. It's captivated dancers for, well, decades. And today, we're going to figure out what makes it so perfect. What's the hidden formula? Let's get into it.
The song's title, Añoranzas. It basically means a deep, deep sense of longing, nostalgia. And this one line from the lyrics, man, it just gets right to the heart of it all. El alma mía es delicada, which means my soul is delicate. Just that one phrase, it sets this tone that's so melancholic but also just achingly beautiful. And really, that's the key to understanding everything about this piece of music.
So, where does that incredible sound actually come from? Let's start with the basics, the musical foundation that makes añoranzas just unforgettable.
Okay, so first up, what exactly is this? Añoranzas is a tango valse. Now, if the word valse makes you picture, a big, flowing Viennese waltz, you're on the right track. But this is the Argentine version. It's got that same 1-2-3 rhythm, sure, but it's infused with this much clearer, almost driving pulse. This isn't music for just floating around. No, this is for purposeful, elegant turning across the dance floor. It is, from the ground up, music built for dancers.
Now, a piece of music this precise, it just doesn't happen by accident. It takes a perfect collaboration, right? So let's meet the two guys behind this absolutely timeless sound. So, on one side, you've got the orchestra leader, Ricardo Tanturi. He's kind of the architect here. He's the one creating that powerful, super easy-to-follow rhythm that practically drags you onto the dance floor. And then on the other side, you've got the vocalist, Enrique Campos. He's the storyteller, the one delivering those lyrics with this incredibly smooth, emotional voice he was famous for.
Okay, but to really get what Enrique Campos brought to the table, you gotta know who he replaced. See, the orchestra singer before him, Alberto Castillo, had this much sharper, more staccato style. Campos was the total opposite. He came in with this unbelievably smooth, flowing vocal that was just a breath of fresh air. It was a completely different vibe, a new texture, and it just blended perfectly with that swirling, turning feel of a valse.
And listen, this partnership, it wasn't just some quick experiment. These two were a creative powerhouse. Get this. Out of the 53 tracks they recorded together, a staggering 46 of them are considered perfect for dancing. Just think about that consistency for a second. That's just astonishing. It really proves they had something special going on, a real chemistry. So all of this leads us to the big question, right? What's the actual formula? What's the technical secret sauce that makes this music so perfect for dancers? Let's take a look at the blueprint. Well, the recipe for their success really comes down to this perfect balance. First, you've got Tanturi's orchestra. It gives you this crystal clear, driving rhythm, a beat that literally any dancer can find and lock into instantly. Then you layer Campos's vocals on top. They're powerful, they carry all that deep emotion, but they are so clean they never get in the way of the beat. So what do you get? Music that's lively but not chaotic, emotional but never so complex you can't dance to it. It's a total masterclass in balance. But the genius here, it doesn't just stop with one song. Not at all. To really truly appreciate Añoranzas, we have to zoom out a bit. We need to see where it fits into a much larger structure, how it's basically the first chapter in a 3-song story.
See, in social tango, the music is played in sets, and these sets are called tandas. A tanda is just a block of 3 or 4 songs, and they're almost always from the same orchestra and the same time period. The whole idea is that you dance the entire set with one partner, which means the flow, that musical journey from one song to the next, is absolutely critical. It has to feel right.
And in the world of these valse tandas from Tanturi and Campos, Añoranzas is the perfect Act 1. Its whole job is to set the scene, to establish that beautiful melancholic mood, and to invite the dancers into the story that the DJ is getting ready to tell.
And check this out. This is that deliberate structure in action. A really great tanda will often kick off with Añoranzas. You get that dramatic E minor key and a steady 102 beats per minute. Then for Act 2, the DJ might lift the mood just a little bit, maybe shift to a more nostalgic sounding D major and nudge the tempo up to 105. And then for the big finale,
You get one more little boost of energy, up to 105 BPM, and a shift to a key like F-sharp minor that gives you this powerful sense of closure. It's a really subtle journey, but it's one that the dancers feel in their bones. And yeah, this is all completely by design. It's not an accident. Like one analyst said, this whole structure is designed to let the energy on the dance floor rise naturally. You don't start at 100%, you build up to it, saving that peak emotional moment for the very end. It's just an incredibly smart, sophisticated way to shape the energy of an entire room.
Okay, so what's the big takeaway from all this? Let's bring it all together and really pinpoint what gives this song its enduring magic.
When it comes down to it, Añoranzas is so much more than just a pretty song. It's really a masterpiece of design. It's this perfect fusion of art and science. You've got the artistry that comes from Campos's smooth, emotional vocals. You've got the science, that's Tanturi's clear, almost clockwork-like rhythm. And you've got the structure, that's the Tanda, brilliantly building energy over time. You put all of that together, and you get a perfect experience, one that is crafted from start to finish, with the dancer in mind.
So, there you have it, the anatomy of a perfect tango vals. And it really makes you think, doesn't it? Next time you're listening to a piece of music you really love, I mean any music at all, ask yourself, what's the hidden structure here? What was the artist trying to do? What's the story they're telling, just under the surface? Thanks so much for joining us on The Explainer.